Team Sucker Punch Maintenance Day. Yeah, I surprised Matt with this.
I'm on camera?
Yes, you're on camera.
I didn't shave or anything.
We're using our new Hoyt high-definition video camera that they were nice enough to sponsor us with.
This is the quality video you get from sponsoring us, Hoyt. We want it, you know, watching men draining radiator fluid.
So, we owe them a thanks. And
yes, in all seriousness, thank you very much, Hoyt. And we're definitely going to get some great video for you. We've got a couple of endurance races to do this year, as well as some autocross and some other stuff. And we are definitely going to have some cool stuff to show off for people who want to know about the Hoyt products.
So, here's a racer. We call him Frankie, number 38.
Short between Frankenstein because the car's got umpteen different bits of other cars put into it, and of course, rock and roll fans will recognize the paint scheme as the finish that's on Eddie Van Halen's Frankenstrat. So the car was quickly dubbed Frankenstein because of those things.
So what mods have been done to the car?
It's pretty simple. It's an endurance race car, and it's also a Lemons racer, so both in terms of budget and in terms of common sense, there's not much done to it, but for the engine, we did headers and an open air cleaner, and we reprogrammed the fuel injection. The car's been chipped. We completely removed all the unnecessaries, the air con, smog pump, all of that nonsense. Left the building very early on. Beyond that, we mainly concentrated on the other, you know, the more important things for a road racing car. We've got bigger brakes on the car. We've got stiffer springs underneath it for suspension. Lines, so it goes on the corners halfway decent. We've got the suspension cam going under there.
Oh yes, yes.
And
it actually picked it up pretty well.
That's good. So we did that basically, and this actually, we ran the 24-hour race at Nelson Ledges with this car last year, and we finished the race. A couple of glitches, which you know you expect with an older GM car, and but beyond that, I mean, we were on the track for like 22 hours out of the 24 once you subtract out, you know, glitches and pit stops and penalty box stops. So it did fantastic. So we pretty much we've gone through it again, repaired things that were worn out, you know, another check over, and we're going to try to do Gingerman, which is actually this month. This is first, April Fool's Day. We're going to be going to Gingerman Raceway, and they're doing a 14-hour event there.
So what's the interesting little extra bits of hardware there on the alternator?
We really want to be pointing those out to people?
Well, that's part of the fun of the car.
It's that's our genuine. Whose idea was this? I'll say it's mine. I'll take credit for the rednecky nature of our alternator mount. But yeah, just when we eliminated the smog pump and the air conditioning
and the belt tensioner.
Yeah, belt tensioner, all that. That was our version of a belt tensioner, was just to move the alternator up. So it works. It really does. As like I said, 22 hours on the racetrack will attest. It worked just fine like that, even though it just looks kind of, well, silly.
That's part of the fun.
It is part of the fun. It's part of the appeal of these type of racers is how you can do stuff like that and still make it come through and come good.